Premier Heating and Air is now offering free home energy audits. Call Premier Heating and Air now at 478-300-2633 for your free home energy audit. Premier's professional technicians will inspect your vents and duct system for cleanliness, inspect your attic insulation, check your indoor air quality, evaluate moisture barriers, and more. Log on to dublin.premierishere.com or call 478-300-2633 and experience a Premier difference today. Premier Heating and Air, a locally owned and operated company. Offer ends 2/29/24.
Welcome everybody. I'm glad to have with me today my dear friend Piper McAfee, and we've been talking off camera about that little girl of yours.
Yes.
It is amazing. You know, I think one of my earliest memories of St. Patrick's, this is in the 60s, and I was going to be in the parade, and Dunn's department store was downtown here, and my mom had to take me to get a green bow tie. I couldn't understand it at like 6, 7, 8, just somewhere in that age. And but I'll tell you, it was not near as big as it is now, because we're on our 59th year.
I know. It's so exciting.
You don't look 59.
I know.
That is.
Yes. It does feel like I have been involved for almost as long as the festival has been around, but I've not been involved quite that long.
Why did you originally get involved?
Well, Debbie Frost actually is the one who invited me to join the committee when she was in charge, and I just hopped right in. I was kind of new to Dublin, and I was thrilled to get involved. I knew St. Patrick's was a big deal, and I knew it would be a great way to really immerse myself in the community here, and it has. It has given me the best experiences, the best friends, and just has made me fall in love with Dublin and Lawrence County.
And you do other things. We've served as ambassadors together with the
Right.
chamber, and you're involved in the community. But where did you get that zeal for service at?
You know, I feel like I've probably always had it. I watched my parents when I was growing up being involved in the different communities that we lived in. But I know anyone who knows me says I never meet a stranger, so it probably just comes naturally. I like to get to know people and just be out in the community, and I just love this one.
Yeah, absolutely. It's a wonderful community. And, you know, one of the things that impresses me, like, and Cherry Blossom's nice. It's a great event. I love all the pink and the cherry
Yes.
blossoms blooming, and it is nice. But a lot of those people that run it are paid people.
Right.
We run off volunteers, don't we?
Right. We are totally a volunteer-based organization. And the thing I think that shocks people the most is the fact that we start planning as soon as St. Patrick's is over. I think we get maybe a break in April, and then we're back at it. At least the core group is.
Yeah.
And then we're back doing monthly meetings and getting things planned for the following year. And, of course, next year being 60 years is going to be huge. So lots of things already in the works for that as well.
It's incredible. It's just a time. You know, I see people, and I'm out and about every day, but I see people during St. Patrick's, the parade, or the pancake supper, arts and crafts, that I hadn't seen since last year at one of those events. I don't know what it is, but I say this often. It's kind of like a family reunion.
It really is. My family lives 4.5 hours away in South Carolina, and they come every year for St. Patrick's. They love the parade. They love the arts and crafts. They love munchies. They come, they spend the whole weekend, and it is great.
Yeah, it is. So you are heading up the awards banquet.
Yes, I am co-chairing that with Debbie Frost. This is our third year co-chairing the awards banquet, which used to be a standalone event, but as most people know, is now a part of the Joint Civic Luncheon, and that has just been a great relationship that we've developed, and it's a wonderful event.
Yeah, and we needed that, and I believe the idea came. Will Curry mentioned it in a meeting back a few years back, and when I first heard it, I said, "Oh my gosh, that's wonderful!" Because my biggest complaint, I guess, having it, of course, not the country club, not complaining about that,
No,
but
right.
you know, I would see all these people getting recognized, and I'd say, "Gosh, they ain't but 100 people here." They
Sure, yeah. It was a middle of the week evening event, which was
Yeah.
lovely, but of course March is busy, so to reduce a number of events is sometimes beneficial. And you're right, we have over 500 people that attend Joint Civic, and of course the news coverage for that event is huge. So the award winners are recognized on such a larger scale, which is just great.
Yeah, and that's so important because these people, you know, what gets me, Piper, is I guess I never condone lying, but you have to lie to people. I'm going to say deceive people.
This
I'm
is
dressing
true.
up the word lie, yes, but you have to deceive them to get them there, because these are people that don't want to be recognized.
Very often that is the case. Typically they're so surprised. I know I won an award last year and I was just shocked, and they did a great job of deceiving me. But yes, that is the joy, I think, of the awards banquet, is the surprise aspect. There are a number of different awards that people are nominated for, and it is decided by a secret committee, of which I am not a part of, nor is Debbie. We just take the awards from the mailbox and we pass them off to the leader of the secret committee. They look over everything and make their decisions, and then we get the awards produced and help make sure that they get where they need to be on that day for the Joint Civic Luncheon, and make sure that they're recognized to the fullest extent.
Yeah, it is incredible. It was a great change. So basically what you're saying is you probably deceived people, and then you got deceived.
I
so
did.
Turnaround's fair, I guess.
I did, and I have to say, I did it to Debbie the year before, so she was getting me back.
It is so, it's got to be so rewarding to work with such a great team of people, and you go through the ranks. Explain to our people how you end up being, it used to be just a chairman.
Right.
But it was so overwhelming, we went to co-chairs many years ago.
Yes, and I was blessed to have a great co-chair, Royce Hall. He paired up with me, and I actually kind of came in. I didn't start at the bottom, but I kind of came in at a mid-range, and each role is responsible for a different piece of the puzzle. And then we have people like myself that are holding on to different events like awards. Patrick Thames is our balloons chairman. Glinda is our souvenir chair. So everybody owns a different piece of it, and you do stay with the committee for a couple of years. And we're, of course, always looking for new people that want to get plugged in and make that commitment and stay with us for a couple of years, learn all the ins and outs, and run a beautiful festival.
Yeah, and it does. Every year it just comes off just wonderful.
It does.
Every
It
single
does.
year.
And each year has different and unique challenges, but we just really band together and figure it out, and it is great.
You roll with the flow. I was looking at pictures previous when we broadcast the St. Patrick's Parade. And now last year I had on a heavy coat, a scarf around my neck, a hat.
Oh man, it was
I had
cold.
gloves on.
Yep.
And then I looked at some in the previous years, and I got short sleeve and short pants on.
Yeah, there were raincoats and umbrellas.
We roll with the flow though.
We do. We really do.
How
But
about- go
as
ahead.
you said, munchies. Never rains for
No,
munchies.
no.
By the time that rolls around on Super Saturday, about 5, 6 o'clock, it'll be great
Fine.
weather.
Yeah, Jeff Cannon and Kathy Jones must be living right, because they're in charge of that.
They are. They're in charge of the weather.
So they're doing something
They
right.
are.
We need to put them in charge of it all, I guess. But yeah, and the munchies are going to be on the same day as the other events in town, the parade and arts and crafts.
Yes.
We're excited. Arts and crafts. We're going to continue that
Yep.
at Bicentennial Plaza.
Yep. We're going to have it, and it's going to be great.
How much green do you have in your closet?
I primarily have green, pink, black, and white. That is just my color palette now that I live in Dublin. I was looking at that the other day. Everything just kind of hangs in its section.
Yeah, I'm sure it's
it
very
all works
organized.
together nicely.
Last thing, what is your favorite event, or a couple of favorite events?
Well, I'm a dress-up gal, so I love the gala, which is our kind of kickoff event this year. The first weekend of March, the second, I believe, that Saturday night at the Country Club. It's a great time to just dress up in your cocktail attire and dance and see everyone, and it really just kicks it off high energy. But then I just love Super Saturday. It's a long day. It's kind of exhausting, but it's so much fun. And now, you're right, with the little one, it's a blast to have her watching the parade and, in the stroller through the Arts and Crafts Festival, and she loves food. So munchies and all of the food trucks and things, she's not a stranger to some good eating.
No, absolutely. Well, my 2-year-old grandson was born, he's born in February, so he just turned 2. But that first year, he was only a month old, and I'm holding him in my arms as we began the parade, Renee and I. And he was just mesmerized with that microphone. He wanted that microphone, and like I'm holding now, I was holding it then, and he's just trying his best. He wanted that microphone. But to look at that little thing, and Kaylee Haskins was Miss St. Patrick's, and she wanted to hold him, and I said, he's only a month old, and Miss St. Patrick's already got him. So, but yeah, those kids and yours and mine both are growing up around things like this
They
and
are.
see the community really at its best, I think.
They are. Well, Merritt has been in the St. Patrick's Parade twice, once in my stomach and once on the float last year. And she's looking forward to another year this year, and I'm thrilled that she gets to watch us be involved and hopefully carry on that legacy for another generation.
Absolutely. Well, we were talking about Debbie Frost a moment ago. We're going to take a break and bring Debbie in and let her talk about Piper. So,
Oh, gosh.
Y'all stay with us.
You've been saying you want it, and now's the time to get it. Pool and patio furniture in style with fabrics you want, comfort and durability you deserve. You'll even save on accessories and add your own personal style. Come see the full line of pool and patio furniture at Mid-State Pools and Spas today and bring home a colorful poolside. Now's a great time to save at Mid-State Pools and Spas, located on Veterans Boulevard in Dublin. Mid-State Pools and Spas. We know pools.
Hi, I'm Tom Dominy. Here at Dublin Wind Nelson, we pride ourselves on providing the industry's highest quality products at the most competitive pricing. We are a full-service wholesaler specializing in plumbing, irrigation, and industrial products. With a staff that collectively offers more than 50 years of expertise, our team knows your industry, and we can answer your questions and help you get the parts and equipment you need. From Moen to Renee, we carry the plumbing, irrigation, and industrial products you need from the brands you trust. We also carry a great lineup of Milwaukee tools. At Dublin Wind Nelson, our goal is the long-term success of your business. We achieve that goal with a simple commitment, doing things right, one customer at a time. If you have a question, or if you're looking for a hard-to-find part, give us a call. Our experts are ready to help. Order online, give us a call, or come by at 507 Airport Road in Dublin. We're committed to building long-term relationships with our customers by earning your business every day.
I'm Heath Richter, and we just want to invite everybody to come on down to the Houston Clinic and check us out at our new facility. We've been in Dublin for a while now, obviously, but have a new office here, and we'd just like you to come down and see some of the new stuff we're offering. And if you need to get checked out, we'd be glad to do that for you. We've got able to do some ultrasound guided injections now, and physical therapy, and just a little bit better space. So hopefully we can get you in and out of here a little bit quicker.
Come by and see us today at our brand new location, the Houston Clinic, Medical Drive in Dublin. Welcome back, everybody. As promised, Piper and I were talking about Debbie a little while ago, and what we were talking about, Debbie Frost is the co-chair with Piper, and I was talking about the awards banquet. You know, it's how, I hate to use the word alive, but there's a lot of deception in there, trying to get the people there without them knowing it. And I've watched it I've been covering this, I think this is my 18th year, but it's just funny to me when the light comes on in somebody, and I know who they are, and I'll be watching the person, and I'll have a camera on them, and they'll say, and Miss Mary's been playing the piano at First Baptist Church for 42 years, and the light will come on, and they'll say, oh my gosh, they're talking about me.
Yeah.
But isn't it fun to recognize people that really don't want to be recognized?
It is, and that they're just working behind the scenes, just doing what they've been called to do, and the next thing they know, they've been awarded, and recognized. Yeah.
The Bible says, don't let the left hand know what the right hand's doing. So these people, every year I see people that a lot of them are embarrassed because they don't want to be recognized.
That's right. That's
and,
right.
and that's why it's even more better. To recognize, because they deserve it.
That's right.
They deserve to be recognized. So, the awards banquet, we changed it a few years ago to be a part of Joint Civic Luncheon. Tell us about, Piper covered the awards banquet part of it. Tell us about the Joint Civic Luncheon. What's going to happen there?
Well, we're really excited this year. We really are. We'll have lunch, we'll recognize our winners, and then we'll have a wonderful speaker. I don't know who the speaker is just yet, but we're looking really forward to that. Yeah.
Well, we always have a good speaker, and I know it's come down to the wire a few times, and I remember one year the governor was supposed to be here, and his helicopter couldn't take off because of the fog in Atlanta. So things change sometime, but we've had some good ones. I know Demarius Thomas, we miss him so much.
Yeah.
He was taken young in life, but he never forgot where he came from.
That's exactly right. That's right. And we were just talking a few minutes ago about Dublin, Lawrence County, and just how blessed we are to live in this community and how many wonderful people we have here and the people that need to be recognized.
Oh.
And what the St. Patrick's Committee does all year round just to get ready for this. You
Yeah.
know, it's really
And
exciting.
it takes all year planning.
That's right. Well, and we appreciate the Rotary Club too for letting us do this, because this was just such an ingenious idea to, you know, to kind of change things
Yeah.
up a little bit
Yeah.
and to do the awards banquet a little bit differently.
Yeah, and it is, because I told Piper for so many years I'd go home after covering the awards banquet. I said, gosh, there wasn't but 100 people there. There wasn't but 150 people there. And then when Helen took over, you packed it out. Well, it's hard to tell the judge no.
Yeah.
You know, when
Yeah.
the judge asked, you better say yes.
That's right.
And that's how she got a crowd. But even so, with a packed country club is nothing in comparison to filling up that room at Oconee Fall Line.
That's exactly right. That's exactly right. And yeah, it was just kind of exciting how the whole thing, we wanted to change it up a little bit, but the idea, I guess Piper told you, came from Will Curry.
That's right.
And it was just kind of the neatest thing. And then the Rotary Club and the other civic clubs were right behind us. And so it's just been exciting.
Oh yeah, we'll have 500-600 people there. It's usually sold out,
Yeah.
and all of our civic clubs, you know, the Service League and the Lions and the Exchange, Civitan, Rotary. You put all these people together and a sea of green in there. It's a beautiful sight, isn't it?
It's beautiful, and you got the jazz band playing,
Oh.
and it's just absolutely wonderful.
They
it
are.
really is.
Oh my goodness! I always get there real early to set up, and they're already playing,
Mm-hmm.
and it's just so. And they play music from our era, you
That's
know,
right.
Commodores and stuff like
That's
that,
right.
and stuff we can relate to. You know, to me, it was some of the best music ever been. Was
That's
back in
right.
our day growing up. So, but yeah, the jazz band, and we'll always have the honor guard from the state
Mm-hmm.
patrol, and the guy that plays that bagpipe.
Oh yeah,
I don't know how he
wonderful.
does it, but it's so. Oh my gosh! If that don't do something to you, there's something wrong with it.
That's right. Well, there's such a, I don't know, there's just kind of a, I guess it's Irish pride or Dublin pride or just community pride, I think, you know, that comes across at that event. Because you got all of Lawrence County there,
Oh, yeah.
you know, it's
Yeah.
just, and we've got the Rotaract Club, and you just got a lot of people there. You got young people there, and that added the element of surprise too, because when you went to the country club, one thing that would happen, if there were young
Yeah.
people, youth there, they pretty much knew, you know, and this way it just adds a major element of
Yeah.
surprise.
And you
to
can
it.
hide too in that crowd.
Yeah.
You're not standing out like in the country club in that room.
That's right.
And I know some we've recognized through the years, the family would stay out in the hall, and then when it come that turn, they would sneak in the back door, and
That's
they'd be
right.
lined everywhere. But it's just a great event. The awards and the joint civic luncheon, everything about it.
That's
It's
right.
just, they do a good job at Oconee Fall Line. I miss Celeste already, but
Uh-huh.
Steve Knight's taken over that, so it's in good hands. But I'm looking forward to it. Tell us the date.
It will be March the, good gracious, 15th, is
March
that right?
15th,
Is
okay.
that right? Yeah.
Yeah,
16,
Super
17.
Saturday,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah, because
Super
Super
Saturday's the
Saturday,
next
I'm
day.
sorry, I mean,
No,
just left me there for a minute.
I get it,
Yeah,
trust me.
yeah, but
I-
March 15th, and be there about 11:30. There'll be 2 lines headed in the door, and so, yeah, we'll just be excited to see everyone there.
Yeah, when you hesitate, I have people often say to me, James, you never mess up on TV. You're incredible. I say, you don't know. I mess up all the time. They just edit it out and make me look good. Trust me. You hesitate so many times, and sometimes I call people the wrong name. We have to edit it out. But, you know, when you're doing TV, things happen. But we got the date right.
That's right.
And it's
That's
at
right.
Oconee Fall Line Technical College.
That's right.
We'd love for you to be there, and you will witness in about a 2-hour period, to me, one of the best events. Because I'm partial to the awards, because I love seeing those people recognized.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, and I think it's just seeing so many community members in one room too, James. It does something to your heart. It just makes you really feel good and gear up for the weekend too.
Yeah.
Yeah, when you leave there, you're ready for the parade.
Oh,
You're ready for Super Saturday.
It's
You're
a
ready for
natural high.
everything.
There's
It
no
is.
doubt.
It
There's no
really
doubt.
is.
Okay, thank you, Debbie.
All right, thank you.
Okay, and thank you for joining us today.
Now's the time to get a great deal on the #1 rated tractor brand for durability and owner experience. Professional grade mowers, durable sidekick utility vehicles, and versatile compact tractors. It's the equipment you need to take care of your land. Right now, bring home select Kubota equipment for 0 down, 0% APR for up to 60 months, plus save up to $800.
Your Kubota dealer is Mid-State Tractor and Equipment, 1325 North Jefferson, Dublin.
From humble beginnings with a desire to serve the Dudley community, Bank of Dudley has grown to 5 locations, serving Lawrence, Twiggs, and surrounding counties. Serving our community since 1905, the Bank of Dudley is looking forward to its 2nd century of community banking. Drop in today to any of our 5 locations: Jeffersonville, Dudley, East Dublin, Veterans Boulevard, and downtown Dublin. Bank of Dudley, member FDIC, and an equal housing lender.